In a normal year, right now, Arlington EATS would be having their benefit concert, Beats for Eats.
And we usually have a live band with dancing, we have silent auction, we have amazing hors d'oeuvres and drinks. And it's just a really fun time for people to gather.
But due to the coronavirus, they knew this wouldn't be an attainable goal.
And last fall, we started talking about what we could do because we knew that even in March that it wasn't going to be safe to have gatherings.
So they had to think outside of the box and came up with a scavenger hunt.
So we felt like having something where you're doing some trivia and watching a video or even being called to contact your legislators about some budget issues that affect hunger and food insecurity was a great way to engage the community in a different way this year.
Longtime volunteer Deanna Trudell had planned scavenger hunts in the past and helped out the EATS team.
Arlington EATS, it's an organization that provides food. We came up with a scavenger hunt that had a menu-themed base.
This was in part due to their goal of inclusivity.
And it was meant to be a menu, like pick your preference and see what matches what you want to do. If you want to be home and just answer questions, go for it. If you actually want to go walking and do some of the stuff that requires finding the locations, then you could do that as well.
Executive Director Andy Doan realized that people had different comfort levels about COVID-19 and wanted everyone to be able to participate.
So we know that some people still can't leave their homes. They don't feel safe going out. And so we made sure that there were things you could do just from your own home.
They also wanted to show the many different things Arlington has to offer.
And that was the other thing that we wanted to highlight, not just what EATS is doing, but the community in general. And so we were able to highlight over 50 small businesses and other nonprofits in Arlington through the scavenger hunt.
They aim to educate the community about the impact the pandemic has had on food insecurity in Arlington.
So prior to the pandemic, we knew that there was a lot of people that were food insecure in Arlington, about 3,500. But that number has increased to over 4,300.
Doan emphasized that this can often be a hidden issue.
It's easy to look around and see these $1 million houses being built and sold and thinking, well, no one in my community is hungry. But the reality is that any of us could be hungry at any time.
But she is proud of the way that Arlington has persevered.
I'm also really proud of our community and how Arlington has just rallied around. Even before the pandemic, we had a motto of neighbors serving neighbors, and that's really become true in this pandemic.
The scavenger hunt allowed Arlingtonians to build community and have some well-deserved fun.
It's been a year of boring, right? So anything that's a little out of the ordinary, I think gets people excited.
For ACMi News, I'm Ella Ward.